So my name's Fola. To those of you who don't know me, I live in Canada, and I wanted to come on here this morning. I'd seen a post from a friend of mine who's a fellow nurse about some of the concerns around mental health, anxieties, and the increased rates of depression that are being kind of obviously found in care providers, doctors, nurses, other allied professionals who are still having to work in the healthcare system during this time of COVID-19. And it looks like there was a study, I think it was done in Wuhan, China. So obviously, I think we all know, and when people are under stress, it's going to impact their mental health. But I felt really strongly just seeing that because myself, I'm a psychiatric nurse. I've been working for over 9 years now in like community mental health. Over the last little bit, I've kind of stepped away just because it's been just the process of things. And for me, it's really about us meeting ourselves in this very holistic way that is ensuring our wellness. And so I wanted to come on here and talk a bit about the nurse, the healthcare professional, whoever it might be, about that archetype of the caregiver and how this current state of affairs with COVID-19, the coronavirus, can be impacting our wellness and why it's so important that you take care of yourself. So if you're not fully aware of the archetypes, you can easily Google it up. There are different archetypes. The one in particular I want to talk about is the caregiver. The caregiver, originally known as the mother, I'm just reading from this page here, is someone who obviously has the empathy, has the willingness, and is wanting to support and care for other people. I think that is most all healthcare professionals. That is why we've gone into it. There's something deep inside of us that wants to connect with people and support them and bring them out of that dark place, or at least help hold them within that place that they are currently in. And so right now, a lot of healthcare professionals around the world are being expected to show up and put their own lives at risk with very limited protective gear, right? We know that most places they do not have enough, and they're being worked to the bone. But it's ridiculous, really, when we think about it, because here we are so innately wanting to give. And the way I see it, my personal opinion is many healthcare professionals are quite sensitive, like highly sensitive people, empaths. So they have the ability to really intuit or connect to whoever it is they're working with and support them and meet them at like a deeper level, right? Obviously, not all, but I'd say most. It's just a gift. And with that gift of being able to feel and sense comes kind of like the curse side of overfeeling. And I know for myself, when this whole situation kind of started rolling out a few weeks ago, I was working quite a bit at that team that I usually work with. And I was like struggling. It was really hard. I was having like moments of like tearfulness even at work, and like, this is not me. I feel like I'm a somewhat grounded, balanced person. That week was like pure hell. And that was just the start. And I realized at that point, I'm so blessed, I guess, I don't have to worry about going to that particular workplace to work. Um, a lot of people don't have that choice. A lot of people are in their full-time lines, part-time lines. They are scheduled to work. They have to be there. And a lot of people, they want to show up. It's like, again, that caregiver archetype is wanting to pull and like support everyone amongst the chaos, right? Um, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just important, though, that we all, as healthcare professionals, nurses, doctors, whoever you are, like RTs, OTs, whatever, we all need to be making sure that we're looking after ourselves and realizing, hey, a lot of the things that we're feeling, a lot of the emotions and that pain and the struggle, it may not be ours. And it's part of that archetype of the caregivers to kind of like carry it. And especially as an empath or a highly sensitive person, you carry it even more and it almost becomes your own. So the anxiety and the depression, the fears, right? That worry, it's like you are not just dealing with it because of the situation. It's like the collective and the people who you're working with and the world. We're all starting to realize how much more connected we are and how much more easy it is for us to take on other people's shit. So just be mindful of that. I mean, if you are really struggling, it's okay to seek out help. I know within our healthcare system, we have an employee assistance program. You can easily make a phone call and talk to someone. A lot of people are being made to like stay out of their homes and stay somewhere else because they obviously don't want to impact their child. And that was kind of my situation. I'm like, okay, I need to be here. We don't have childcare either. So it's somewhat worked out. But still, there's this longing inside to like want to go on like the front line. You know, I mean, I work in mental health, so I'm not at all the same as most people probably watching this who are doing a lot of like the medical side of things. But still, it's again the holistic. We're providing support to everyone in all their levels: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual in a way, by showing them the connection, showing them that they're not alone. Um, but yeah, if there's a feeling like you have to be home, maybe you're on like 2 weeks quarantine because you can't get out because someone was tested positive, you didn't have the proper gear, or you may be infected, whatever, like be patient and love yourself and know that you're doing the best you can and you can still hold the space for everyone by holding the space for you. And that is even more important, believe it or not, because we all need to be showing that love and care to ourselves. And if you need to reach out with your to a counselor or to someone, to a group, like to your managers, your coworkers, please do, somewhere that you feel safe, because this is going to definitely help you. Okay. And I just want to encourage everyone to every day, please do some type of grounding or work exercise, like going for a walk in nature or connecting to silence within your breath. Just a minute. I love you. You can go and I will come. I know. I'll come in a minute. Please. I'm making a video. Please. And remember, who are you doing it for, you guys? Who are you doing it for? We all have to be able to take care of ourselves so we can take care of others. So please just spend that time taking care of you. And I trust that with the right amount of people showing that love to themselves, we're going to come out of this in some way. We always have. Thinking about all those great nurses over the centuries, like Florence Nightingale, right? We've got these people who've really stepped up, and yeah, they sacrificed a lot, but I think they stood true to who they were and they were confident in that. Okay. And you're going to be able to do the things that you need to do and be the way you need to be in order to stand in that groundedness. So, yeah. So all the best to all my lovely nursing friends, healthcare professionals. I send you love. I send you light. I hope that you can find some strength and courage at this time. I don't know what's more exciting, being at work and being at home with a lovely child. But yeah. Anyways, bye.